Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at the newly introduced items into H1Z1 Just Survive as outlined by Justin Ward, Senior System Designer in the recent developer blog. Keep in mind that these are preliminary additions as some of these items aren't entirely implemented or aren't currently adapted to the game. Starting it off, you'll notice that the amazing ambient light changes are quite impressive in this sunset, equally as nice as the early morning sunrises. Your character will have a new additional graphic when you are armed with a bladed weapon or tool. I've not tried it with a spear, but it adds an additional touch to your character's loadout. When you open your inventory window, you'll notice a new scoring system tabulation. As you go about your gameplay, you'll accumulate points. For example, when you're fighting zombies, you'll gain 10 points per kill, and you'll get an additional 10 points for harvesting them. It doesn't seem to matter how you kill the zombie or by what means. You'll gain 10 points for each one you kill regardless. I'm not sure what you'd get for killing a named zombie. Perhaps it's more points. Killing a deer will also yield you 10 points for the kill, and then you will get 10 points for harvesting it. When you come across a wolf and kill it, you'll gain 20 points and an additional 20 points for harvesting it. A bear will give you the highest points at 50 and an additional 50 points for harvesting. When you come across a vehicle, despite having a battery and spark plug, you'll also need the hotwire cable. You'll get a message that the vehicle can be started by a key. However, I never found a key nor saw one after entering a vehicle. Survivor's Rest indicated that a key can be crafted, but I wasn't able to make the discovery with the current game items. By placing an empty bottle into your inventory tab, you'll discover a plastic shard, which seems to only apply to shotgun shells, which we'll see in a moment. You can make a plastic shard with 5 empty bottles. However, you can also gain one when you salvage a shotgun shell. When you take an empty bottle, metal bracket, nails, scrap metal, and a wood plank, you'll discover the new weapon Workbench. To craft the Workbench, you'll need 2 metal sheets, 4 scrap metal, 4 wood planks, 8 nails, and a metal bracket and an empty bottle. After making the weapon Workbench, I wasn't able to place it, even though this was my base and I even added myself to the permissions list, but it didn't help. To get the newest ammo ingredients, you can break down any of the various typical metal case rounds to get a brass shard, lead alloy, and refined gunpowder. However, when you break down a shotgun shell, you'll get the additional plastic shard. Once you have them broken down, you should have a brass shard, lead alloy, plastic shard, and refined gunpowder. Then you're ready to start your ammo discovery. You don't necessarily have to drag and drop these like I do sometimes. It's an old school MMO habit that seems to hang around for posterity reasons. Just make sure you've cycled through each of the combinations to ensure that you have learned all of the recipes. When you get a chance, jump on the Just Survive test server and see what you can discover. Also, you'll get the strange zombie message, which is the indicator for the Darko zombie. Sadly, I don't have any B-roll footage from the previous time he was on the test server. However, if you drop by the H1Z1DB website, a comprehensive database of game-related items, recipes, games, footage, and more, you'll see yet another version of the Darko zombie, or at least the one that is on the Stronghold server. I never did see one on the test server, and by clicking on this annotation, you can see the previous version of the Darko zombie that I covered in an earlier update. That's going to wrap up this preliminary update for the developer's blog. If you're new to my channel or a frequent visitor, consider clicking on the watermark here to subscribe so you'll have all the latest news and information out of Daybreak and H1Z1.